Yoshi, obviously, because of Nebby. I'll tell you one thing. Jim Morrison tutored Stein when he was starting out. Yeah.
When he was starting out?
Yeah.
Wow. So this is the student versus the teacher, I guess.
Yeah. So
although since then Stein has become very good.
Jim Morrison's tutoring career was Stein.
Yeah.
Then came Casper V.
Okay.
Then came Happy Meals.
Yeah.
And then, of course, Zayvatin.
Of course. Does Casper V play Marth, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
I thought if it was 3 out of 4 of his students were...
Those two.
Zayvatin and...
Jim Morrison and Casper V.
Oh, Jim Morrison, Casper V? I haven't heard of them teaming recently.
Static as in like, for like 5 years running.
I see.
Recently, last weekend at Valhalla, they teamed again.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
You have any idea how they did?
I don't think they made top 8.
Ah, okay.
But they did decent, I think. I don't think Casper V practices.
Jeez, Angle. What a crazy lead from Stein, just right off the bat.
Yeah, Stein, it used to be so close for such a long time between these two. Like, years.
Feels like times have changed.
You never knew who was going to win.
The set's just starting, so I guess I shouldn't judge too early. Wow.
And actually, it wasn't that long ago. I would say like 2 or 3 years ago even. It was Stein that kept losing to Happy Meals and Jim Morrison. And he had to figure something out. And now he's...
Nice 3-second Jim Morrison.
He's the best player in the country, right?
Yes, currently ranked number 1.
At least on record.
Yes, on record.
Because Aaron wasn't on record.
Yeah. And Aaron is at this tournament. If he beats Lunary and Stein wins this set, then we get to see number 1 versus previous number 1 showdown. Which
that would be fun.
Exciting.
So,
wow, what a wash right off the bat. I mean, with Fox Dittos, I feel like you can never judge it by the first game.
I remember Friezo beating Stein in a best of 3 in pools.
That is surprising. How long ago?
I'll say 2 years ago.
Jeez, 2 years ago. Yeah, pieces to go.
Maybe even 1 year ago. It was at this event series.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't know. Fox Dittos can go any which way, but Stein is... I don't know. I want to say at this point he's a class above.
Yeah, well, I saw one last game too, I think, but a couple of just like misgrabs from Jim Morrison. This matchup obviously really seems to favor the person who's able to be fast, you know, if you don't make the cut, then you kind of just get rolled. Okay, but that's a very good rebuttal. Oh, that's the Jim Morrison right there, the get-up attack edge guard. He loves that. He tried to show that to me, and I have not done it since.
That's the evade.
That's the evade?
Luigi does that.
He also does the wave dash back jab to like delay his ledge grab, and then he slides off after the jab.
I love that. I love that. It's so fun to fuck with the physics of the game.
Yeah. Dash dash grab.
So they didn't start Battlefield.
No, they started F50.
Why would they start from?
I love that. I love it when Spaceys do that when they pick up the side in the middle.
He was able to shorten that.
They do it every time, actually. I think it's actually quite easy if you're Fox, because you feel the input before it comes out. You know, like you can kind of tell that you might mess it up and then you're ready.
Yeah.
But still, pulling it off in the middle of the match is so impressive to me, especially when you're already doing so many inputs.
Oh wow!
Wow, it's a great thing.
I was impressed by that run off, jump backer.
Yes.
This game is much closer, though.
Yeah, but I'm also seeing a lot of random misinputs. Like I saw one earlier with grab. I just saw one with forward smash and platform. That one wasn't a misinput. It was just a misread. But I'm seeing a lot more, I guess, committal options than I would have expected. Yeah, usually in matchups, Fox doesn't really have to commit that much. He can kind of just dash dance and wait for you to mess up, but I guess when your opponent is Fox, you kind of have to do something at some point.
Yeah.
But I also just love how close these two are playing. Like, they're never really trying to take too much space. And they're I guess, what's the word? Scrapping every, 2 seconds.
Yeah.
Which is very exciting to watch. But it does mean the match ends in, 2 minutes.
I love that character, Scrappy-Doo. And Scooby-Doo.
That's not what I meant, but good to know. Ooh, mid-shorten.
Is that harder?
Oh, really good. I'm pretty sure it might be a frame perfect input if you're...
What isn't a frame perfect input in this game?
That's
though?
a good point. That's a good point. I'm just saying shorten's a lot, like a super shorten's a lot easier than...
I mean, I super wave dash all over the place. No problem.
Well, the thing about Fox's shorten is that, like... Wait, hold on. This edge guard. Another shorten, I'm pretty sure.
Do you think drummers are better at shortens?
Yeah, for sure. 100%.
Okay.
Easily.
That's good to know.
Now he's waiting in center. Okay, solid edge guard. That should be it. Yep. Wow.
Much closer game.
2-0 for for Stein.
Stino.
Interesting. I wish I had a better, I guess, more info on the history of their sets in recent times.
I mean, they've been playing for like 8 years.
No, I mean more like, because obviously Stein has gotten a lot better since then, which is recently, like their last 5 sets.
Oh, yeah. Well, you can pull up Smasher's app if you have the time.
I might have the
there
time.
goes stock 1.
Oh, yeah, but the set might be over by the time I pull up Smasher's app.
I'm just saying. Save what's the... Who's been winning the last 5 sets? Oh, okay.
Like emphatically 5-0 or... Like emphatically like 5-0 or is it kind of close?
Stein's been winning the last 5, according to Zaventeen, who chimed in.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, makes sense. Yeah, I was saying earlier. Yeah, this one's looking pretty good. But I'm assuming the counter pick will probably be FD, just based on how often Stein's been winning the scrap. Wow.
That was so quick.
That was very fast.
You had no time to
I
check
pretty much
the
didn't
app.
have time to check the app.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, we had Zaventeen over here, 1 minute 4. Wait, 1 minute and 4 seconds?
Yeah.
What the hell?
Wasn't even FD. It's just Battlefield again. Okay, the grab game.
Okay, yeah, so Jim Morrison has lost the last 5 sets. So.
Oh, okay.
Okay, yeah,
Well,
there's a D.
Zaventeen speaks the truth then.
Yeah, makes sense.
Not a liar.
Always.
Always, he says.
Yep.
Oh!
Quick one.
The shine, jump, call out works in every matchup, it feels like.
Yeah, well, I mean, they're, side B or up B, they both have a bit of startup, right? So you have to...
You think it's reaction?
I don't think it's reaction. I think it's a call-out where it doesn't matter if Jim Morrison up Bs or side Bs, he's still going to hit in the same way. So the shine will always sit there.
Yeah.
All Stein needs to call out is the timing of his up B.
Maybe it's one of those moves where you can already start going out, but then when you realize, oh, they're not jumping, you can jump back.
Yes, well, I mean, that's just Fox in a nutshell, right? Like, he can kind of just back up and
Why would I put it not Fox in a
say no
nutshell?
thank
That
you
makes no
whenever he
sense.
wants. Ooh, panic side. Well, I guess I don't know
That
about
wasn't
the
a
panic
short and
side
side B accident. you
Yeah,
know?
but I think in that case, you don't want to be next to your opponent, right? Because Jim Morrison was very well.
You gotta
wow,
make
that was so
accidents
smooth by Stein.
strategically, yeah.
Okay, but not as, not as awful as I would have expected seeing their first 2 games.
Oh, the SD on the jab, the double jab even.
That was crazy. That's not gonna kill.
That sound.
I think Jim Morrison just put a crossed finger, like he was hoping it would kill. I'm pretty sure. Ooh.
Cross my
It's
T's
a
and
knockdown.
hope today. Dashi,
Okay, this is probably huge. Tech chase, it's Stein. Ooh, the double jump before he can follow up.
Always.
As always.
I've heard a commentator say that. That's pretty smart to say, I think.
That's funny. Yeah, good recovery mix-up. That should be a kill.
I heard the sound of an up smash or something, but he got grabbed out of it.
That's just kind of Fox, right? You're throwing out a million things and...
Just hold
wow.
ledge.
Okay, and it's last stock.
This is player knowledge.
This is player knowledge. If Jim Morrison can pull this together, it'd be a really exciting Game 5. From what I've seen, Jim Morrison's playing amazing.
I mean, look at this.
I mean, he's got the lead. That's solid if he can get the read.
Oh, don't get,
Almost got shine spikes.
don't get gimpy dim.
No! No!
Oi!
Wait!
Whoa!
That was so close. This game 5 is going to be some. Will Jim Morrison break his streak?
Okay, this is how Jim Morrison opened the last game.
This is how I expected it would go before Jim Morrison turned the tables.
I have to say, these players are playing so tight.
Yeah, well, now Stein is doing a lot more in-play stuff, I think, as a mix-up. Because before, where they were constantly running at each other and you know, vying for a knockdown, now Stein thinks it's acceptable to throw out some stuff in place and hope that Jim Morrison's going in. I guess it's just kind of the luxury afforded by FD.
Definitely a luxurious stage.
Ooh, okay, it's staying competitive.
Yeah, I mean,
oh, that could be huge.
I don't trust knockdowns in this matchup.
Yeah, nor do I.
You have an advantage?
Wish the grab gets grabbed instead.
You think you're gaining?
Who gets the shine out first?
It means nothing. You're already dead.
Going for that full-out fade back nair, which I love, but it gets punished.
Oh, didn't jump into the shine. That's good.
Oh, just short of the up smash. That would have killed.
He shortened his up smash.
Okay, this should be a pretty solid edge guard. Yeah, okay, sure.
Bacariel.
Oh, okay, drops it immediately. It's so, every time they get an opening, you think it'll be over, and then Fox is a... No! Oh, that's...
Why did he do that?
What?
Wow. That's... That was Hungry Box-esque.
Ooh, it catches him out with that same thing from the other game.
Oh, sorry for the chug.
That's fine.
Potentially my laptop is
out of battery.
Having no. Maybe having a hard time.
Ooh, doesn't space the get up attack properly.
Maybe it's like super hot.
That should be it. Wait, never mind. One more chance. Oh, it sets off to the side.
Wow.
Jeez, what a close set. Man, Fox sets are really over in like 5 minutes, like tops.
I think this is like a 6-minute set, yeah. This is 2 minutes, 13 seconds. It was still game 5. I think it lasted like 10 minutes.